Well, 8th Grade Academy sounds like a lot of fun.
And it looks like they provide kids with great opportunities as well.
Speaking of giving kids great opportunities, we did a report on teen empowerment.
Teen empowerment has been around for over 20 years and has helped schools, organizations, and individuals achieve the voice they need to get their ideas heard.
So check out our exclusive report on one of Boston's most respected youth groups.
The essence of the word empowerment infers an ability to better oneself and those around them. For the past several years, the youth organization Teen Empowerment has helped schools and communities improve communication between its members. Marlon and Sherry are coordinators for a teen empowerment site at the English High in Jamaica Plain. There they help students design projects and activities for the rest of the school. The most recent success? An all-school field day.
The whole idea behind the field day was to, promote school spirit, unity, and just beginning the school year on a positive note.
We did the field day last year too. This was the second annual field day, and it went off really well last year. We got the whole school out on the field out front there, and students and teachers, had a lot of fun.
The outcome of this event, when everything was said and done, even on that day, was a good sense of unity. That was given one of the goals of our event, and that's something that we definitely saw play out throughout the day. Teachers stuck around and they interacted with the students, and they were having a lot of fun just like the students were. The next day we came back into the building and people were still very amped about the field day and how everything went by and everything. We just got a lot of great feedback.
Part of the success of the field day was the inclusion of the English High's teachers and staff members. Hold on, teachers and students laughing and competing in three-legged races even before the school year? It happened, and with a very positive result.
The reason why we wanted the teachers to work with us was to sort of build relationships with the students on a different level. Like they were doing sack races together and three-legged races together, and I think that makes the relationship between the teacher and the student outside of the classroom. It's more like fun. That was one of the outcomes too, that teachers and students got to build different kinds of relationships other than just the teacher-student kind of relationship.
The main focus of the event was unity. This was best exemplified by a hip-hop song written and performed by English High graduate Marquise Tucker.
Yeah, it's just a song just basically about pride and really bringing people to English together. English is a pretty big school. There's a lot of cultural tension around it. There's a lot of Somalian students that go to that school, and ever since 9/11 happened, that there was like a lot of problems between them and other students, really blaming the terrorist attacks on them and a lot of just ignorance and misunderstandings of each other. So what my goal with the song was to just bring all cultures together, all the students together, period, and bring them together without any problems happening. More of a time to celebrate all the English High's accomplishments rather than focus on some of the things to keep it back.
Marquise was involved in teen empowerment while a student at Dorchester and now serves as an associate coordinator at the Madison Park High School site.
I think a lot of people grow up in certain situations, especially kids in the Boston public school system, and things aren't fair or aren't right if you see the way people in suburban areas have it. And I think people get used to that stuff and they kind of adapt to it. It's sort of like that's the way things are supposed to be, or that's just the way it is. And teen empowerment definitely, I was definitely one of those people. And I knew some things were right, but I just felt like there was nothing I could do about it. And once I got involved with teen empowerment, it gave me hope and made me realize that that's not the way it should be, and there is a way to change things.
Marlon had the same experience being actively involved in teen empowerment as a student at English High, and later working for the organization at the same school.
It's a little different being a staff member, but a lot of the same reason as to why I got involved back then, which was the positive changes that the teen empowerment tries to make in the school and the impact that they have on the students and the community as a whole. Even the citywide, impacts, referring to the peace conference that teen empowerment does on an annual basis. Those are the reasons that brought me back here, is the impact that teen empowerment and their staff have on the students themselves.
The organization was created in the early 90s by Stanley Pollock. Today he serves as an executive director, though he views his position more as an advisor for the students and staff.
What we're attempting to do with these initiatives that we are constantly organizing is to really influence how people live. So we're trying to improve how the school operates on a day-to-day basis. In order to do that, you've got to be pretty conscious about what you say and why you say it and how you say it and whether it's the best way to go about things. And I don't often have the exact answer, but I'm another voice in that, and one that, has been around a long time.
One of Teen Empowerment's more ambitious efforts was when it invited 4 gangs in the area to try to discuss the issues they had with each other.
One of the most memorable moments was a time that we had in about, must have been the spring of 1993, when the young people here brought together 4 gangs from around this neighborhood to talk intensively about problems that were happening between themselves. And we had about 85 or 90 people in our meeting room, and there was some very intense discussions over that about a 2-hour period. At the end of the meeting, when everybody came across the room and shook hands and people hugged each other and agreed to continue to work together, was probably one of the most memorable moments and probably a highlight of my entire career.
With such a monumental feat, it's clear that there are no issues that teen empowerment cannot face.
I think we both really enjoy working with young people and recognize the potential in young people and the changes that they can actually make. And it's really rewarding to be a part of that, assisting and helping youth to grow and to be leaders.